Another Brick Fan here with day 3 of the 2020 Advent Calendar builds. We'll get into the day 3 builds in just a couple of minutes, but let's first take a quick look at the builds that we had from day 1 and 2. Here are our 2 builds from Harry Potter, the 2 builds from Star Wars, and then of course the 2 builds from our City Collection. Now let's go ahead and open up our builds for day 3. Let's get started with the Star Wars Advent Calendar. Day 3 is up here in the corner. And it looks like we have a Lars homestead where Luke Skywalker grew up. Let's go ahead and get that built. Here is the Lars homestead. I think it's pretty representative. You got kind of a moisture evaporator over here in the corner, and then the 2 entrances into that little rounded hut there. At this micro scale, I think it's pretty representative. Let's move on to our next calendar. Next up we have Harry Potter. Let's take a look at day 3 up here in the corner. And it looks like the Durmstrang ship. So here is the Durmstrang ship, like how they did the sail here. Nice little gold accent on top, the nice mast. The back of the ship done with these nice 1x1 with the accent pieces on them. A lot of times you see those used on roof lines and things like that in many city sets. There's a perhaps cannon out front here, or perhaps that's another mast that just didn't have a sail in this case. Of course, it's always up to your imagination. I think it's recognizable as the Durmstrang ship and looks pretty good. Here's the City Advent Calendar, so let's go ahead and take a look at day 3 here as well. And it looks like a police station. Here's the build of the police station. It turned out nicely with the different use of these headlight pieces here. The big antenna on the top, probably for communication. I do like this little printed tile with the police badge on it. I think that looks good. A couple of windows, obviously. This probably represents a door for the entrance to the police station. Recognizable as a police station. I'm not sure it looks like any of the police sets, but there's so many of them that I probably don't know for sure. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the builds for day 3. Here are all our builds for day 3. So we have the Lars household where Uncle Owen raised Luke Skywalker. And then here is the Durmstrang ship. And then a police station. So all kind of scenery elements. Or a vehicle, I guess, in the sense of the ship there. But good representations of these little models, and another solid day here for our Advent Calendar builds. Hope you've enjoyed looking at the day 3 builds with me. We're going to get started on the next day. Until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've left a link to my Advent Calendar builds up here on the screen.